Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program here on TV. Once again, once every day, turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go. I'm alive. I made it all the way back around here to Friday. It's another day. You can call the number up there, 360-364-384, or you go to YDHWM.com and get on the meet. Get on the video phone, they call it, and it's happening. It's happening today. Who's going to be on here? Anybody? Somebody. Anybody? Somebody. I'm gonna go over there. It's couch time. That's what I call this beginning thing. It's when I sit on the couch. I got pizza today. It's Friday. We're doing it up. This water was in the studio. I wonder if it's probably fine. Oh, somebody's on the meat. Now I gotta get up, get down. Okay, getting up. And I'm gonna go sit down over there because couch time is cut. Hello.
Hi, Kenny. Hello. Okay. How's it going?
I'm good. I just started it up.
Okay. Good angle.
Oh, you hear that?
Cars.
Like motorcycles outside.
Okay. Oh.
Now I'm looking at you.
Okay.
Like
I see you.
Come back here. How are you? What are you doing?
I'm getting ready to go on a trip tomorrow.
Where are you going?
Just a short trip to Ellensburg,
That's
Washington. It's like about 2.5 hours drive.
What? Why?
Just to get away. My brother is rented a Airbnb for the weekend.
In Ellensburg?
So, yeah.
Why?
Well, it's where he could find something to rent. Like, I don't know. It's like my brother's girlfriend kind of planned it, but then she got a cold, so she can't go. And so my dad and my brother and I are going, and we're just gonna. It's like air conditioned. It's gonna be hot over there,
Yeah.
like 90. Yeah, it's gonna be like 90 or something, and
You're driving to a hot place to stay in an air-conditioned room, huh?
yeah. We're gonna play board games and bring our computers and stuff.
So you're gonna
I might come on the program. What?
You're gonna do what you would have been doing at home. Over there.
Maybe we'll go on some hikes. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're just. What? Hot for hikes? Well, maybe in the morning. In the morning, before it gets hot. I don't want to go during the day.
never been there.
Isn't there a college there?
What?
Isn't there a college campus there?
Yeah, my brother went to that college.
Oh, yeah, I went there for like a conference or something one time when I was in middle school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and we stayed in the dorms. The people from my school.
Did you get drunk?
No, it was pretty chaperoned. It wasn't like
Wasn't a frat party?
loud and crazy. But cute.
It wasn't a frat party, huh? Uh-oh. We're having
No, we were.
internet problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a frat party.
No, we were in middle school.
What? Middle school.
We were too young. We were middle school. Yeah.
Young to get down.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that, but that sounds good for you, though.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something to do.
Yeah. Ellensburg. Tomorrow I'm meeting up with my family also, but we're just going to stay in town.
Yeah.
Going to Grandma's on the 3rd of July. Not the 4th. I'm doing the program tomorrow in the afternoon, probably early afternoon.
Okay.
You haven't been back there since middle school?
I don't know. Maybe not. I might have driven through, but I don't know.
I'm going to call my brother and ask him about Ellensburg.
Yeah, what could I do there?
I don't know what drink.
I think there's a nice pool there. Like an indoor pool. Yeah, experience what?
Oh, this is Ty's phone. Leave her name and number, and she'll call you back as soon as you can. Thank you.
Andrew! What are you doing? You working?
Andrew!
What's in Ellensburg? Okay, bye. Yeah, I don't really care for hotels either.
Well, it's gonna be an Airbnb, like a house that we're gonna stay in.
So you stay there overnight?
Yeah, 2 nights.
You gonna be there all 4th of July?
Yeah,
Yeah, tomorrow's the 3rd.
yeah.
Tomorrow's the 3rd of July. Then the 4th of July. You're gonna explode stuff?
Yeah, I hope. No, I hope people don't, because I don't want there to be the smoke.
Yeah, there's some kind of
But-
haze in the air today. I don't know what that haze is.
Oh God. I heard there were some fires in Oregon.
Yeah, I mean, we get the Oregon smoke all the way up here. It seems, I see it looks like a haze to me. I'm looking out the window right now. And it looks, it looks hazy for sure. Like,
No fun.
totally gray skies. Like, I wonder if there was a fire or what. It's going to be fire season pretty soon. Remember last year's fire season was just like very sad.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I was already like in the. I remember I was walking around with like my masks and face shield and in smoke, and I was like thinking I was like I Am Legend, like Will Smith, you know? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No, just a sympathy laugh that has a cadence of
Yeah,
joke or reference.
that's making you laugh.
Oh, haha. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's like the apocalypse. So
That's what the movie was?
the movie was the apocalypse, but it felt like that. Like last year during the smoke times. Maybe it's gonna happen again. When was the last time?
Yeah.
When was the last time we talked to you?
Well, I was on a program. What day was that? A few days ago. Last weekend.
Last weekend, huh?
Heather and James were out at some water or something.
That was
Remember?
last Thursday.
Okay.
So did you make it through the heat wave?
Yes. Are we on the air?
I think so. Are we not? Why?
Oh, I expected you to do something to start the show. I didn't know the show wasn't started yet or something.
It is started.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
We've been
Oh.
we've been on this whole time. You think I'm just talking to you for fun?
I didn't know. Well,
Are you recording this? We've been going the whole time.
Oh, okay. I just wondered.
You thought this was casual conversation this whole time. It might as well be. I guess I try to keep it like that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been on. We're on. We're about 12 minutes into this thing.
Okay. Yeah, I made it through. We talked about the heat wave. Remember, my brother's AC was not working right or something, and all the sun was pouring in, and I had heat exhaustion a little bit, and
What is that?
it's like when your body starts to get too overheated. It's not the extreme, it's not heat stroke, but it's just like you get kind of dizzy and your skin gets clammy and
Clammy.
yeah,
I don't know
clammy.
if I've ever experienced clamminess before. I'm not sure what it is.
Oh,
If I have, I would.
it's like your skin is
What?
clammy is when your skin is cool and kind of sweaty.
Yeah. Like a clam. You know?
Right.
Like a sweating and cool. I don't know if I've ever been clammy before. Maybe I'm lucky to not get clammy.
Yeah,
Oh, I feel
not a clammy guy.
I'm not a big fan of clam. Did you have to? Were you okay? Everything was fine after you were heat exhaustion or whatever.
Yeah, I just wet my shirt and put it back on and then sat in front of a fan. And that helped a lot.
His AC didn't work. It was too powerful. The heat was too powerful.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was. There was some air coming up through the vent, but it didn't cool it off in there.
A lot of people put like tinfoil on their thing, but that was only one of the days. It was going on for like 2 or 3 days. What about at night? You just stayed at your house at night and it was just really hot?
Yeah, my place actually felt cooler than my brother's place because it's in the trees, and at night I just open up the windows and let the get a breeze going.
Yeah, 'cause I hid in the basement the whole time. It was
Yeah, you were saying. Basements stay pretty cool, huh?
The basement stayed pretty cool. It was not too bad, but it was, I just didn't leave the basement the whole time. I even did the program in the basement. Like old time.
Oh, like the pandemic?
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
it was easy for me to get back into pandemic mode.
Yeah, that's good.
Except for I couldn't cook food. I ate a can of corn for dinner on one of those days.
Oh no!
With the salt. Just open up the can, put some salt on it. Stir it up. Salty corn, I call it.
Well, whatever works.
Yeah. It did work.
You know what happened?
What?
My rent went up by $100
Oh my
today.
God. Today?
Yeah. Well, it's gonna start in September, but I got a notice. So, but I think I might not have to pay all that because the housing authority might cover some of it.
That's a lot. That's kind of crazy that, but the world's getting crazy. My house is selling it from under me.
What?
Tell you that?
No, I didn't hear that. When do you have to be out by?
Oh, like September, October.
Oh my
The
God.
market is bad, I guess.
You gonna go live at your grandma's?
I might.
Yeah.
That's kind of my plan right now. There's a house out there. Yeah. Other houses, money time, oh yeah. They're trying to sell the house. My whole neighborhood's getting sold out from me. But they put a thing on my door and they said you gotta get out. It was I don't know if it was eviction or not. Am I getting evicted? Whatever it's called, but
Yeah, like notice.
Yep. The housing market, it's getting crazy.
Oh yeah, nobody can find a place right now.
Yeah, there's nowhere to live. So things are more expensive.
Yeah. How many bedrooms is your grandma's place?
Now you want to go there? There's
No.
it's four bedroom.
Well, that's good. You have space over there.
Yeah, plenty of space. Except for it's full of my grandmother's things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be over there in Lacey. Well, it's probably about the same. We're kind of in the middle between my grandma's house and downtown studio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, I guess, and then I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna get around. It is pretty close to a trail.
Yeah.
Like if I want to bike everywhere, but maybe I should get an electric bike and ride the trail.
Yeah, I think you should. You can ride it over to my place, because my place is right by the trail, too. You can take a walk or something.
Do they do electric bikes on the trail?
Yeah, I see them all the time.
Maybe I should just get a car.
You could.
Yeah, but I might end up going to my grandmother's house. If I probably will. I'm gonna go over there tomorrow anyway to go hang out with my family, and we'll make some decisions, I guess. I told my dad I'm moving to grandma's house. He said,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Listen
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
when was the last time that Bird had Hal's Donuts? That's his favorite donuts around there.
Is that
Yeah,
Yellowstone?
when was the last time you had donuts? Bread donuts?
Hey, Kenny.
Hey.
Did Justin ever get some of those bands on the show? Were you ever interested? Seems like he annoyed you a little bit. He annoyed you, Justin. He's new to the area. He wanted to have some bands on.
You all fellas
How's he
watching
doing?
episodes from like 5 years ago and then trying to ask me if I remember that stuff. And I don't remember.
Hey, Kenny,
What?
it's the program.
Yeah.
Here you are once a day, every day. Turn on the machine. And we're the side you made for. Why don't you sing the national anthem today, huh? Oh, no.
No? You want to sing the national anthem?
Huh.
Hello. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Wait. Hey, I'm leaving you a message, TV show for you that you make for the TV, and I'm having a hard time in my life, and you're maybe as well, that you have to compare it to different people or different things. I have to give a topic.
I'm looking at 3 more of these, then we're going to call them.
3 more.
Yeah, well, there's a lot more.
There's just a car in front of me
Oh.
that said, don't blame me. I voted for Trump.
What?
And said women for Trump. And
That's sad.
there was a mermaid's tail that said, get off my tail. Also, he's still selling that mulch. Up at that gas station.
Mulch? What do you know
Some-
about mulch?
Not much, but much sounds like mulch.
Not mulch.
I got
Not mulch.
Do you have
I don't have a yard. I live in an apartment.
They're part of this bar. We got nuts and dates and stuff. Parked down the street from my apartment. I'm walking into my apartment and I go up the
I
stairs.
don't know what it's like in Yellowfellow's head.
And to the
I think
bathroom.
it's like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna
No
kick my
mystery.
beard up a little bit. And I'm hungry.
Hungry.
I need some food.
Alright, this is the last one, then we're going to call him back.
Okay.
Hey, I'm trimming
This
my
is
nose
gonna be a
here
good one.
with a scissor, and I'm always worried that I'm gonna get the scissor in my eye. One of these days it might happen.
Cutting his nose
I'm
hair.
gonna trim my mustache.
Oh, good.
I had a weird day.
Why?
Weird day and a half. There. That's better. Getting some of these hairs out of the way. Uh-oh, it was a little long still. Hold on. Yep. Hold on, see. Guess I'm... Cool. Manscaping, right? Oh, snip. There we go. Now... Nose hairs. I think I trimmed my nose hairs successfully.
That's good.
Once when I was trimming my nose hairs, I cut my inside of my nose,
Oh.
and
See my mom in Yellowstone.
But
I've got a nose hair machine.
Oh, what's that like?
It's like I have this like head shaver thing, and the nose hair trimmer is like an attachment, like it comes off. And the nose hair trimmer is like round, and you put it in your nose.
Oh my gosh! That sounds painful.
It's not painful. It doesn't hurt at all. Sometimes it makes it smooth.
Does it work pretty good?
Yeah.
Huh. I've never heard of that.
Lots of old people do, but my grandfather had crazy nose hair. I remember.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yeah, it's the program. Call us back. You have about 35 minutes.
Hey, you fellow. Call us back.
How's your nose hair? Did you cut your nose? Are you recovering?
Get all out there.
You want to listen to yourself?
hey, Denny. I'm walking into the town, down the hill from my mom's house because my friends from work gave me a ride home from the establishment we were at last night. There's a sign in this house that says, "Life is better on the porch." Okay. That's a sign that somebody put outside their house. And to their credit, they did put it on the porch. And they have a porch, so it's an appropriate place for a sign like that. Life is better on the porch. Life is better on the porch. If you listen to this episode, if you listen to this message, on a certain day, can you name the episode this? Life is better on the porch?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm walking. I don't mind walking. I like walking. Walking.
Walk the walk.
That's what I'm doing. I don't.
Mozzie Bear.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
There's there's like an elf man. He's like an elderly old elf man, and he's singing to the reindeer. And he's telling them to put one foot on another, the other, not another. Something like that, man. I don't know. But there's an electric gate I'm looking at. An electric gate of some sort, of some variety. It's got barbed wire, and there's like a little electronics hideout.
Life is better on a porch.
I don't know what it is, like big towers and electricity. So I'm not gonna go over there because it's blockade. They don't want me in there. There's electric and barbed wire. So I'm gonna know my place. If I see any squirrels.
Very interesting.
If I have to find a squirrel myself, I'm going to try to help you out. But Tuesday is fun for having a cool day.
I don't know how.
My Tuesday is,
Well, when is the message going to be done? I thought it'd be turn it off soon.
Goodbye.
Well, look at this. We have 2017. I don't know how much explosion.
There you are.
Too far. This is the third. We gotta go to yesterday. Come on.
Who is it?
Bye, future.
Bye.
Is that Freddie?
That was Freddie. This is today. From the last year.
It's us the past. It's so specific recording time.
Yeah.
Oh, it went away.
You have anything to say to the future?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes.
Why?
That's Chelsea.
Hope we have more money.
Chelsea.
In the future, right?
He said
Right?
something about that last time.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright. I'm gonna find the message. Oh, the message to the future tape this year, and then queue it up and do the new one. Then we can look at some of what we've been doing recently.
Okay. You didn't end up going to Steve's party, did you?
I did not. Did you?
No.
I wonder when. I don't know. I actually don't know anybody who went. We were all talking about it, but everybody got blasted, too blasted by the heat to do anything.
Yeah.
I wonder how the party went. I didn't go.
I talked to my friend Orion, he went, and he said it was kind of fun.
It was kind of fun, huh?
Yeah, he said it was fun. Had a good time.
Thursday, back to studio school. Bye, future.
Oh, good.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Hey, good.
Good.
How's your nose hair?
My nose hair.
Trim?
What was I telling you about, like, my manscaping I was doing?
Yeah. I mean, is that word like from like the advertisement on YouTube about shaving your balls?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know why on YouTube really wants me to shave my balls.
I mean, do you think you should?
I don't know.
Oh man, I'm glad I need to clean the back mirror of my car because I almost backed up into a car. I almost didn't see.
You backed up into a car?
No, I almost did.
Because you couldn't see it?
Yeah, I need to clean the back window of my car.
You can't. It's that dirty?
I guess so.
What's on it?
I don't know. Well, it's like dark. I can see in the daytime. I can see better.
What's on there though? Like mud?
Yeah, my car's really dirty. I can see mostly. It's just like dark out.
Do they have drive-through car washes out there?
Not I mean, yeah, I'd probably find one, but I like the actual car wash where you can go and spray the thing yourself with like the big hose and stuff.
Do
It's
they have
fun.
those?
Huh?
Do they have those?
Do they have what?
They have the ones that you can spray places?
Yeah, I like those. They're fun.
Yeah, you're a full-on car person now.
I'm a car guy. Yeah. Oh wow. Is there? Oh, I was like, what? Is there a car behind me? I had the flashlight going on my phone, and I'm holding my phone up, and my flashlight was going into my rearview mirror, and I was like, wait, why is there a car like that right behind me? So it's just me shining my light into the mirror.
Wow.
Wow. So I have some. I don't know if that makes sense. I have some stupid problems. Like I feel like I'm a car guy, but I'm not like a good one. I'm kind of just like a sloppy car driver. Sloppy car guy.
You're a
Dumb,
car guy,
dummy.
but you're a bad car guy.
Dumb. I'm a bad, dumb, idiot car guy. Yeah.
I mean, you did get like you have been driving for like.
What?
You've been driving for less than a year, right?
Yeah.
And you already got like.
What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
You've already committed felonies or whatever, right?
No.
No. Well,
I'm the bad car guy.
yeah, Laura's here, Yelpo.
Oh, hey, Laura.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's the best of times, you know.
The worst
Yeah.
times? What is that? Is that War and Peace?
Is that what?
It was the best of times. It was the worst
I think
of
that's
times.
Charles Dickens.
It's a tale of two cities. I
I think that's
think.
Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
Have you ever read any Dickens? I think he's British.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. I think I read Tale of Two Cities years
Right
ago.
there for the British.
Yeah, I know.
None of them? You don't like any of them?
There's this guy, John Dee. He was like an assistant to the Queen. He spells him John space Dee. He was a guy. He was loopy. He was like he was part of the Queen's court. He was like a confidant. Like, she would go to him for, like, advice and stuff. I forget what, I think he was alive in, like, the 7th, like, maybe the 16 or the 1600s, but he was a scry, like, no, he worked with a scryer, and he believed he was getting messages from, like, angelic beings, and this, he would tell the queen what to do, and it moves the man out in the world based on the messages he believed he was receiving from angels. And then he would go to the queen with these messages, and the queen would make decisions based off what he told her. And that, and the idea that they needed to, like, start a British, like, empire and, like, expand and localize came from this guy who thought he was getting messages from angels that said that it was their, like, divine duty to do so.
Well, like, it sounds like Blanco Diablo to me.
It sure does, yeah. It stinks like Blanco Diablo a little bit, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that, Kenny?
The white
But,
devil.
yeah, I mean, that's just, like, that's fun history. You don't, that's, like, fun history that you don't hear about too much, because, like, you can't, like, put that in a school book, because it sounds too crazy,
Yeah,
you know?
that sounds like an excuse, though. I think that they just wanted to, like, get power and larger.
Right, but I mean, I think there was truth to this, though. I think there was, like, this guy has, like, text of his, like, methods for trying to contact these things. Like, he had, like, a whole, like, language he wrote.
They still have, like, religious, like, even, like, the presidents, they all have to have some kind of, like, religious undertones, or they're not going to make it to be the, like...
Well, there's some weird stuff that they don't tell us about, like, weird, like, prior stuff. Some, like, secret truths that only, like, the elites can know. You know what I mean? Like you know, like masonry stuff. You know what I mean?
Like child sacrifice?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, this concept, the founding fathers were all Masons. I think, like...
It's like the Bohemian Grove, where they...
Right, that stuff. Yeah.
They, like, you know, molest children.
That, I mean, it's suspected, and, I mean, then you get, like, I don't know why we ended up going down this route, but, like, Jeffrey Epstein, like, that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, those are, like...
I think it's true that they have, like, every year all the white men, politicians, they go to some place and, like, I think it might be California, I don't know where the Bohemian Grove is, and then they go to a place and they get, do drugs and molest children.
Right. But the thing is, like, with Jeffrey Epstein, it's kind of swept under the rug to some extent. You don't, like, it's so bad that people don't want to acknowledge it. Like, you can't put that on, like, Good Morning America.
I don't even really understand what that whole story is.
With Jeffrey Epstein, I mean, he was pretty much just like, what was he? He was like a big fat cat, like, money guy. I don't know. He's just like a 1%er dude. He was like a elite. I don't know. He was friends with, like, a bunch of, like he was friends with, like, the Clintons. He was just like a big, like, statusy, I don't know.
He was just like some money
rich guy.
Like, he wasn't,
he
didn't have office?
I don't think he had political power. I forget exactly what he was. He was involved in, like, financial stuff. I don't know. But he had enough connections with, like, the elites, like Clinton and stuff. Like, the Clintons, like, Bill Clinton was on his, like, private, like, took his, like, the Epstein, like, private plane all over the place. And then when all the Epstein stuff broke, Bill Clinton put out a big, like, press statement, like, I had no idea that this guy was involved in any of these activities. Says Bill Clinton, he was at his island all the time.
He was rich and friends with political people, and then he got caught doing bad stuff to kids. Is that what happened?
Yeah, no, it was, like, malicious. He was, like, he and his, like, wife were involved with, like, trafficking, I think, of children.
And then he got caught, and then he was friends with Clinton?
No, this guy was all, like, Bill Clinton, this pictures of, like, Bill Clinton was, like, hanging out with him on his, like, on his island and taking his like private planes around, like this guy's plane. And they took picture, and this guy had a house in New York City, and there's a picture in this guy's New York City house with Bill Clinton in a dress for some reason.
But then then
what's that?
Then somebody killed him, but then they tried to make it seem like he killed himself, but he didn't.
That's the theory, which sounds about right. You can't really say one way or another, but it's like, okay, yeah.
Well, why would they want to kill him?
Because he was about to go and open up and talk, you know?
Going to tell everybody about the politician's secret club?
Right, he was going to, yeah. All that. Yeah, but Bill Clinton, that's not the first time where people have like started to piece things together and suspect that the Clintons were possibly behind some deaths, like some murders. Like people associated with them have mysteriously disappeared, like often, honestly. But it's a lot of it's speculation, but things do start to stink.
I'm not 100% that I believe that the Clintons are real and not holograms, you know?
Right. I mean, it's just funny coming from like my childhood, like with my grandparents were like just like pretty like basic like Democrats. Like they've just like looked at they had like all the Clinton books like on their bookshelf. They like loved them. So when I was like my early views on them were just like, oh, they're good people, just like heroes, saviors. They're the good side.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He played a mean saxophone though.
Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
I didn't know he played the saxophone.
You did?
No.
That's like his main thing to me.
Oh, really?
He did play the saxophone.
Maybe he's not so bad after all.
Yeah, you see, he was on the Animaniacs playing the saxophone. He also didn't have sexual relations with that woman.
No! I mean, he sure didn't. I mean, when you're looking the American public in the eye like that, you gotta, how could you're not lying to us.
I wonder, they were gonna do, like, the American Crime Story TV show?
True, oh, kind of.
It's good. The first 2 seasons were good. They're on Netflix. It's like OJ, and then they did Andrew Cunanan. But the next one was going to be the Clinton scandal.
Really?
But they were going to do it, but I don't know how that's going now because of virus times, but that was going to be the next one.
Wow. Somebody's getting whacked if that gets made.
There was like a big controversy because like they had to decide whether oral counted as sexual relations.
I think it does. How does it not?
Well, I think that was like a big court case. That's what Clinton said. Clinton, because they're like, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Clinton said, yeah, it was only oral, so it doesn't count.
Using like schoolboy logic.
Yeah, like kindergarten, like, no. But I mean, he was like under oath with like maybe it might have been like possibly treason if he lied. So he was trying to like.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, isn't there a Seinfeld episode like they're like kissing is sex, right? They're like kissing is practically sex.
What?
Oh.
Well, emergency. There it goes. I guess though, he didn't, although he got convicted, right?
Who, Clinton?
Yeah, so I guess they decided that he did lie.
Did he get convicted? I don't know if he got convicted. Did he just get like, I don't know, what, did he get impeached? What happened?
Maybe he got out of it.
Did he? I thought he got something though for that.
Did he get impeached?
I think he got
something like that. Yeah, something like that.
As we know now, getting impeached doesn't mean that you're kicked out.
Yeah.
Well, no, right. I think it was pretty much the same thing. Yeah.
Because Trump got impeached twice.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Let's call Fred, the producer.
All right. I actually might head out, because I'm about to go with my brother.
Bye.
Hey, I'll see ya. Bye, Laura.
Bye, Yoko.
Have a night. Yeah.
Hey, program.
Hey, buddy. How are ya?
Oh, doing okay. I'm just still packing things.
Yeah, you're not unpacking? You're still packing?
Packing, yeah.
When does unpacking start?
I guess I kind of have to do some of that later tonight, I guess. I don't know, because we're living over at the new spot, but nothing is really unpacked, and so it's very hard to find things, and that's a challenge. But it's, yeah, I guess I'm making some slow progress, and there's a couple of areas of the house where I'm out. Yeah. It's pretty awful.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I've got way too much stuff. I've decided that maybe my physical possessions are like a form of prison for me. So I'm building myself.
First world problems,
What?
huh?
Yeah. Well, first world, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's I guess at a certain point you need things, and then you get too many things, and
The
then
problem is that you own too much stuff. That's, could be worse.
yeah, I guess it could be. But,
You got all
you
your
know, if
stuff.
I own, yeah, at least if you don't own enough stuff, it's easy to move from place to place.
Yeah. I mean, how much stuff do you need? It's like, I mean, you have a lot of tchotchkes.
It's not even the tchotchkes. All the tchotchkes are packed. It's like VHS tapes and tools and, like, I guess I have a lot of maybe wall art, but mostly right now it's like tapes and things right now. See what else am I working on? Yeah, and like, oh, the sewing machine zone where there's like all of this project fabric where I'm like, oh, fix these clothes or like use this fabric to sew something or whatever. And then there's like the screen printing setup, which we have used to make shirts and stuff, but you know, that actually takes up a lot of space too, and I haven't packed that up, and it's interesting. Lots and lots of things. I don't think it's tchotchkes. I do have a lot of those, but they're very easy to pack. It's everything else. So, you know.
Are you going to pack everything up, move it all, and do it all over again, and not learn a lesson?
I'm hoping I'm going to learn my lesson. I think that the idea is, like, yeah, it's okay to collect things, but maybe specialize. So I think I'm going to, you know, instead of just being like, oh, every movie that looks interesting, it's like only keep the ones that you really like that are maybe rewatchable or your favorites, or like in a tight collection, like the time travel collection of that. That's good. That's good. I could, you know, get rid of most of the other ones.
Yeah.
And then records too, like specialized, not a general collection, but a specialized collection.
I still have like 3 or 4 bins that are like basically 3-foot cube, basically.
Yeah.
And when I moved in 2015 from my big house, and I just like started dumping stuff from the floor into these bins, and then I never opened them again.
Right.
6 years ago.
That makes sense. Yeah. That's
Like
about
a
where I
time
am.
capsule.
So I guess I'm somehow I'm like slightly resisting the bin method. Oh, and see now I've got like, yeah, I guess I do. Maybe it is all first world problems. I got like these electronic machines. Like I got like a bunch of video mixers that we're not really actively using, and like tape duplicators. Oh my God, there's so much stuff, and it's the other thing is like I don't have room for it all. So the reason I'm not going to just not learn and repeat is that I literally will not be able to fit it in my house. So I'm going to have to do something with a lot of the stuff.
Wow. Well, I'm
Something
moving into my
drastic.
grandmother's house pretty soon, and that house is already overfull of her things.
Right, yeah.
Now I have all of my things. At one point I did live in a small room, but we might, I mean, potentially leave the studio.
Oh, yeah?
Well, because
Your
if
studio, huh?
if I have that, but I do like the studio, but if it happens, I might be a lazy person where I don't leave lazy, so it might happen that way.
Yeah. I think it might be fun to keep the satellite studio even if you're not there a lot, you know? We kept it for the entire year of COVID,
It would be fun
and
to
it was
have,
not a
maybe I
hardship,
should, then
you
I
know?
would come out here.
At least you have a home base if you do, when you do come to Olympia, even as a lazy person.
Yeah, maybe I should still come down here every single day.
You get an electric bike.
And then an electric bike all the way across town every day?
Yeah, why not? It'll go faster if it's electric.
Yeah. I might get I'm thinking about buying an electric car.
Well, that's another thing you could get.
Yeah. It's hard. Moving is hard.
Yeah.
Especially when it's
Never doing it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really hard.
Well,
It's still
anything
pretty
good
hot,
happen
but
to you?
not that
What's good?
Yeah, what's the
No,
good
nothing
news,
good.
Eddie?
Are you excited to have space though? Is it like exciting to have a new home?
I really like the new house. Yeah, it's really awesome. I guess, yeah, I look at the positive side, but sometimes it's difficult. The times I'm actually at my house are really great. It's just most of the rest of it is kind of not fun. And then now I'm working on like opening 6 out of the next 7 days. So like, oh, and I have to I'll catch up with doing a bunch of yard work too. Anyway, that's my woes. But
Even on the 4th of July?
oh yeah, opening the coffee shop on the 4th of July.
Wow. What's going on tomorrow? Is there fireworks tomorrow?
Yeah, there is going to be fireworks. I believe that one of my customers who's a regular, he lives out by Boston Harbor and has a boat or something, and was under the probably true impression that they're doing their fireworks today.
They're doing the big Boston Harbor fireworks?
As scheduled. I mean, he thought so. He lives out there, so. Or maybe he just has a boat. Maybe he doesn't live out there and just has a boat. He's a doctor.
It's hard to know if I care. It's like the traditional time to get worried about having fun, but maybe I should figure it out.
It's a challenge for me to even do light fun right now. I'm like, gotta focus.
Yeah.
Gotta do the thing. But
I mean, do you have to be finished with it by? Well, I mean, it's already July.
yep.
Did you have all of July to move your rest of your stuff, or are you supposed to be out already?
I'm supposed to be out already.
So now you're behind?
Yeah.
Oh, did people move into your room already?
Yep. I'm in the house and I don't live here. I'm just like walking around the house. Don't live here.
I will record a message in the future.
There's more of my stuff in the house probably than maybe like the other people's stuff. Possibly.
Whoa.
I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating.
Hey, future,
But it feels like it.
it's us the past.
Hey, how
Hey,
you doing,
future.
Did you move yet? Do you have less things? Are you repeating the same mistakes of buying too much things? I don't know.
It's
Hopefully not.
Friday. We're going to Ellensburg. Bye, future.
Oh, Ellensburg.
Yeah. It's for a short
I
trip.
love Ellensburg.
What?
Do you see the giant whalebone?
I'm sorry, what?
There's some sort of a giant whalebone out there in Ellensburg.
Whalebone? Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe I'll get to see it.
What kind of bone is it? Like a skull?
It's a whale's rib bone.
It's a giant rib bone? Where is it?
A rib.
Where?
I don't know.
Is it in the park?
Whale bone.
Is it behind a fence?
No, it's in someone's front yard.
It's just sitting there and it's for sure.
It's behind the front yard.
Is it prehistoric?
Yeah. How else did it get there? It's Ellensburg.
It's like the bone, that's where it naturally lies, and then it just stays in their yard?
Yeah, I think.
Like a million years ago, it was like water where it is, and then the whale died?
And then put it there or something?
Have you ever seen dinosaur bones at the museum? I've never actually seen that. I've seen it on TV.
I guess I did go to the Natural History Museum in, like, New York. I think they have grounds too.
Where did you see it, Laura?
The pit. The tar
They
pit.
would bring a tar pit in
We went there, Freddie. Did you see it? We went to the tar pits.
Yeah, I saw the bone. I saw at least a saber-toothed tiger bone.
What about no T-Rex though?
It was mammoths.
Go into the pit, into the tar pit.
The T-Rex are too big to fall into the pit.
I think.
Wrong era, possibly. I think it really. Living in the same time.
Kind of breaking up.
Yeah, it's breaking up. Phones has a poor connection. It says. That's not a good. That's bad. Well, we're getting down to it. We got about 4 minutes left.
Yep. Wow.
All right. Thanks, Freddie.
Whoa. One more
I
question.
think Freddie was trying to say that it
What?
was the wrong era for T-Rex.
There's also blue agate.
Where?
Agate.
Agates.
Blue agates. In
Where?
Ellensburg.
In the
Ellensburg blue. Yeah, I don't know where they are. They're in Ellensburg.
Oh yeah, they said I heard
Just on the
something
ground.
like that, like T-Rex and Stegosaurus are like farther apart than Stegosaurus and us, or something like that.
Yeah. You never know.
All right, I'm gonna try to call my brother one more time before the show's over.
Bye.
Okay, bye. All right, let's call brother one more time because I don't know if he didn't answer or if he's working, but I wanna ask about Ellensburg. Hello? Uh-oh. Weak connections. Well, I don't know what's gonna do. What are you gonna eat there? Are you frozen? Yep. Internet is getting weird. Laura's frozen. Only getting a few minutes to go. I think my brother worked at Domino's. I think he worked at some fancy restaurant too. There's probably a lot of food out there. There's a lot of colleges, lots of food, lots of things to do in the desert. Yeah, Laura's frozen looking down at something. The internet is not functioning too well right now. I don't know why. Then we're gonna get done with this, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be back here in the afternoon, probably early afternoon. Oh. Hello, unfrozen.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. You're unfrozen.
Well, I don't have anything to say now that I'm unfrozen.
What's for breakfast?
Tomorrow?
Sure.
I don't know. I don't have a lot of food in my place because I'm gonna go on a trip, and
Yeah.
it was the end of the month.
How's food
Yeah.
costs? Are you done with that yet?
No, but it's been going well.
Are you feeling?
I'm stronger. You know, I've been doing physical therapy, and I can walk further, and I was having a hard time getting around, and now I'm getting around really well.
That's good.
Yeah.
On those walks though.
Yeah, I've been going on walks, but for a while there I could only go like a little ways.
Gotta
And I was having a hard time like getting my dishes done and stuff.
Alright, thanks Laura, thanks Freddie, thanks Yellow Fellow. We made it through the show, it's about over, it's right about to ding. Pizza was pretty good, they had green olives on the pizza.
Thanks, Kenny.
My pleasure. They had green olives on the pizza.
Oh.
Here it is.
Where did you go? Where did you go for pizza?
Where do you think?
I know.
Thanks for watching. It's Friday.
Good night.
We're on TCTV channel 42, 1130, and 2 Check it out. Yeah. Why don't you be on YouTube? 3600, 3634. Call me message you on TV. Yeah. .com. Funky Fridays, yeah, TCTV, a little bit, 35 minutes, we've expressed that video, Rum Boy Girls West, we're back in Stop Spot Club, Thurston County, Washington, we'll say thank you, viewers, watching, thank you. Hey, John, where are